panel. This is the first opportunity for us as South Asian trans trainee in this panel. Today I'm really honored to be a part of this program. Today I'd like to share about how we organize the trans people in our country, Nepal. Far too long we have been struggling for our equal rights, freedom and dignity, but we are still denied of our basic rights to be able to live, basic freedom to be able to move, and the dignity that treats us as a human being like other men and women. Let's focus on how we initiate our movement in 2001. Mr. Sunil Babupan, that you met this morning, and he initiated the LGBTI movement in Nepal in 2001. Since then, the trans issues are talked, immersed, and discussed in the society. And at that time, the problems were hidden. People were raped and tortured from the family, and blackmailing, and different sexually transmitted infections that happened to us, and HIV positive cases that all are hidden, not spoken, not discussed, and not shared, because we do not have any organization where we have to tell and share our feelings. Initially, prior to the establishment of Blue Diamond Society, trans people used to get fear from the society, neighborhood, and relatives. And we do not have any space to share prior to the Blue Diamond Society. Blue Diamond Society is the first space that we are able to share our problems, different challenges. We, with the help of 6 courageous members of Blue Diamond Society, we started a small office in Kathmandu, and the trans people are the first ones that joined in Blue Diamond Society, and it helps Sunil for the LGBTI movement. And I remember those days that at the time when we established the Blue Diamond Society, and there is a great media attention, and we feel very fear that if media broadcast our issues, then what would happen the next day. But gradually, the talking with the media is useful for us, and there's no problem created in our family. And more media broadcast our issues, and we started a small hotline service in our office. And trans people are coming in our office and open out in the society. There are 3 major things that breaking the silence, and media broadcasting, and the hotline plays a great role to unite and to gather the trans people across the country. And with the help of these 3 things, different transgender people, they come to contact in our Blue Diamond Society, and we demand the funding and program for the donor, and they support initially for the HIV/AIDS prevention program, and we get a small grant from the Family Health International, and we started the HIV/AIDS prevention program and through this. And at that time, we have contacted different transgender people from the village and different cities outside of the Kathmandu Valley, and we collected all the information of our trans friends in the different cities. And we able to make the informal network. And we invited, when we started getting the funding, and we invited them in the Kathmandu and provided technical support and training for the trans people, how to write the preamble, constitution, bylaws, and TR for the star. That kind of technical support we provide. And they return back to their cities and village. They started to work on that, and they started to register that informal network as a CBS, community-based organization. That's the way that we started and organized the trans people in our country. And with the help of that capacity, our trans friends and are able to establish the office in different parts of Nepal. There's 5 regional offices at Sunsari, Kathmandu, Dhanki, and Kailali, and we are 26 district office in Nepal. And the programmatic coverage are the HIV/AIDS prevention, people, and caring treatment program, and human rights and advocacy program. I'd like to show some trans deity in our Hinduism and Buddhism, that Manisha, that half male and half female, that you are seeing in the top of their slide, that considered as a half male and half female god in Hinduism, and the one that Bahukara Devi, she was worshipped by the Hijra community of Nepal in the border tribe, and the down there you can see the Avalokiteshwar is in Buddhism, that god is considered neither male and nor female. So the existence of the trans issue in Nepal is not in, after the establishment of Buddha society, but it was far from the ancient period. Thank you. And some sculpture we found in our traditional, in temple and traditional places, that the half male and half female sculpture is still there. Okay. And marine culture is in Nepal is the most one, that male perform the